You know why you're here, right?
No.
Do shift duty issues and a general lack of enriching activities ring a bell?
I guess.
Changes must be made, Ryan.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Looks like we just found the perfect opportunity to train Eaton Alliance managers on how to properly adjust employee behavior. I'm your host, or should I say, best friend, William Craig Tovey. And today we're going to cover the 4 steps that make up the 12 R's of the Eaton Alliance adjustment approach. Why 12 R's? Because 13 is just too many. I know that sounds intimidating, but we'll break it down for you. With the help of Alexa and Ryan, our training video players, and Todd, the tip guy, I will guide you through this sticky process, dropping some knowledge bombs of my own along the way. So look out! We'll show you the right and wrong ways of giving employees the loving adjustment they need and deserve. You know what, Todd?
No,
Let me finish. I was about to say, you know what, Todd? I think we need to define what kind of situations require an adjustment. Take it away, Todd.
Okay. Minor discipline issues include, but are not limited to, medication administration error, medication administration documentation error, timesheet issues, non-completion of non-completion of training and other requirements, attendance / miss shifts, shift duty issues, lack of productive or enriching activities. Okay, folks, here are the major discipline issues: abuse, neglect, exploitation, harassment, sleeping on the job, firearms, weapons and explosives, drugs and alcohol, false dishonesty. No, that's what it. False documentation, dishonesty, financial errors, theft, and insubordination. And what I believe, my own little idea, I would say.
Well done, Todd. You forgot one thing. Luckily, I'm here to help. I dropped something on the floor that might be useful. Let me see. Knowledge bomb! When we speak with parents, caseworkers, etc., it's important that we do not talk poorly about Eaton Alliance as a way of venting our frustrations or gaining confidence with the person we're speaking to. Complaining about management or other coworkers only damages the overall morale and quality of care for clients and families that we support. It tears at the fabric of the Eaton Alliance culture. If you do have concerns or feel there are areas for improvement, please bring it up the proper channels. We promise to listen and address your concerns. Now, back to the show. When last we left our training video players, Ryan, the employee, had an issue that needed some addressing. Let's see how Alexa handles it.
Gather round, everyone. I need to talk to Ryan here about his performance. Or should I say, lack of performance? Am I right, Steve? Yeah! Loser.
Yeesh! I would not want to be Ryan, or Steve, or any of them, because I love myself, and I don't want anyone else's life. Plus, I make more money. But that's neither here nor there. What do you think Alexa did wrong? I'm kidding, I'm on TV, I can't hear you, so I'll just have to tell you. Everything. Alexa did everything wrong. She put Ryan on the spot in front of his peers, attacked him, and was insulting. But it's okay, Alexa, you didn't know any better. Here at Eaton Alliance, our founder, role model, and father figure, Dave Eaton, has bestowed upon us the Eaton Alliance adjustment approach. It consists of 12 points summed up in 4 steps. The first step is bedrock. The bedrock step. Bedrock. Bedrock. Which lays the foundation or the adjustment approach. It consists of retreat, repose, and regard.
Retreat, repose, regard.
Not yet, Todd. Not yet, buddy. It's at the end like we practiced.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's see how Alexa lays down the foundation for an adjustment with the bedrock step.
Ryan, may I speak with you in private?
Of course. If you'll excuse me. Alexa, whatever's the matter? Is there trouble?
No, you're not in any trouble, Ryan. I just wanted to have a conversation. But first, I wanted to say I've noticed the great relationship you've developed with Steven. I think he's making a huge improvement. Thanks in large part to you.
Wow. I didn't think anyone noticed.
I did.
Ooh, that was beautiful. What a great demonstration of the bedrock step. Alexa retreated, allowing for a private conversation with Ryan. That way he wouldn't be embarrassed in front of others. She then brilliantly reposed, putting Ryan at ease with her calm, warm demeanor. She then masterfully executed regards, giving Ryan a genuine compliment about the great work that he's done. Alexa's laid the foundation, the bedrock, for a productive conversation. Todd?
Okay. A few tips for the bedrock step. First, it's helpful and highly encouraged to be introspective about your desire for the adjustment. Is it personal or truly warranted? Second, focus your thoughts by writing down the issues you want to address in a few short sentences. And third,
Good work, Todd. You almost remembered all of them. Third, if you can't retreat, schedule a time to meet privately with the employee. What's that sound? Knowledge bomb. Let's check in with Alexa and Ryan and see how they're doing.
Listen up, bonehead. First up, I'm gonna be doing the talking here. You've been messing up all over the place, man. Just doing a real terrible job. You're just like being a real bonehead. It's like, you can't do anything right. You know what I'm saying? Bonehead. Hey, that was rhetorical.
Oh boy. Alexa was vague and vicious with her criticism and didn't give Ryan any chance to respond. The next step of the adjustment approach is brass tacks, and it consists of 3 R's: report, refer, response.
report, refer, response.
No, Todd, no! I'll tell you when. Now, Alexa and Ryan, let's get down to brass tacks.
Ryan, I wanted to speak with you specifically about enriching activities with Steven. I think you've made great progress, but it has come to my attention that oftentimes the two of you are only watching TV together. It is important to go outside and motivate Steven in other ways as well.
Yes. I suppose we do watch too much TV.
We spoke at last month's training meeting, and I suggested a trip to the park last Saturday in our coaching session. Do you remember those conversations?
Yes. I suppose I do. Alexa, I have something to say.
Please.
Sometimes with Steven, it's hard to motivate him. And I don't want to agitate him and ruin the great progress that we're making.
You don't want to jeopardize all the hard work you've done.
Exactly.
There it is. Bravo! The brass tacks. She reported the issue directly and succinctly. She referred Ryan to past conversations they'd had on the subject And finally, Alexa listened to Ryan's response, gaining valuable insight. Todd, listen!
Oh, you said Todd with that like a question mark. I didn't think. I'm so sorry. Yes, of course. First, it is important that as managers, we listen to our employees without interrupting. So you gotta remember that one, Todd. Second, take notes of their feedback to make sure you remember it clearly later. Remember to not be defensive regarding employee feedback. After all, shouldn't you be leading by example on how to take criticism?
Oh, Todd, that was wonderful. But you forgot something. Again. You may have heard Alexa reference something called a coaching note. This is a very valuable tool of the Eaton Alliance. These are put in an employee's file to remind us of previous adjustment conversations. What's that? Knowledge bomb. Take it away, guys.
Listen, bro. You need to fix stuff. You got me? Because your stuff is no good. No, I don't want to hear any excuses. If you don't fix stuff, bad stuff's gonna happen. Got it?
But
Hey, off you go. Yeah.
Wowee! Alexa gave unspecific directions on how to fix the problem, and even less specific consequences. But you didn't know any better, Alexa? These situations can get particularly hairy. That's why we call this next step Bear Garden. It has 4 simple autos: readjust, request, remind, restate.
Readjust, request, remind, and restate. Big finish!
Todd, I will punch you in your stupid mouth if you do not wait for my cue!
I'm so sorry, Craig. This is my big break.
Looks like someone's in need of a readjustment. Of course I'm referring to Todd. Pay attention to this next part, buddy. Alexa, let's bear down.
Ryan, I'd like to have you get Steven out in the community 3 times a week. How do you think we can get that done?
what if I made a compromise with Steven? A half hour of TV for every community activity.
Wow, that sounds great. Now, I do have to remind you of the consequences if we can't reach that goal. I'll have to issue a formal write-up that can ultimately lead to dismissal.
I understand.
And just to be sure, let's go over it all real quick.
I'll get Steven out into the community at least 3 times a week. But if I fail to reach this goal, I shall be written out.
Exactly.
There it is. Bear Garden. Alexa readjusted by giving a specific change to be made, requested Ryan's input on the matter, reminded him of the consequences, and then prompted Ryan to repeat their conclusion, Todd.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. At this point in the conversation, it's particularly important to maintain a warm and genuine demeanor. Also, remember to continue to reinforce positive aspects of the employee's performance.
Wonderful. Now there's only one step left.
Craig, aren't you going to drop a knowledge bomb on us? I mean, seriously.
No, Todd. The Knowledge Geneva Convention prohibits the overuse of knowledge bombs in civilian areas where the knowledge threat is not imminent and present. Now, Alexa, take us home. That's a rude awakening. Alexa did nothing to boost Ryan's confidence. and they wrote nothing down from their conversation. This brings us to our last step. Bye-bye. It's how we end the Eaton Alliance adjustment approach, and it consists of 2 R's: reaffirm and record. Todd, now they're expecting it. Do you see what you've done?
Reaffirm and record.
I didn't say to sing it, you ape! Wait till the end!
There is no cues. You're not giving me anything. I thought we had a good rhythm going, but there is no rhythm. You haven't given me any cues.
I'm sorry about that, folks. He's such a silly guy. Now, Alexa, let's wrap it up.
Ryan, we've been through a lot. You're an important part of this company, and I know you can make these changes.
I think I can too.
I know you can. Now, I've written it all down here on this form. Look it over, make sure it's what we talked about, and then sign at the bottom.
This was actually pretty painless.
Indeed. Thanks for being so easy to talk to.
Of course. Wait. Your last name is Parker Hamilton? That's my last name.
Ryan, I'm your long-lost twin sister.
Sarah?
Wow. A heartwarming ending, and they nailed the bye-bye step. Alexa reaffirmed by showing confidence in Ryan's abilities, and they recorded their conversation and both signed. Well, thank you for being part of this Eaton Alliance training. I think we all grew some today. Todd, if you'll do the honors and sing us the Eaton Alliance Adjustment Approach 12 R's jingle, or for short reference, the EAAATRJ. Todd, go ahead, buddy.
So I can go?
Todd, this is the cue we talked about. How come when I don't want it?
Retreat, repose, regard. Report, refer, response. Readjust, request. Remind and restate. Reaffirm and record. Thank you.